Hello, my name is Sienna Pon, and today I'll be presenting on the topic, the United States federal government should substantially increase its security cooperation with the North Atlantic Treaty Organization in one or more of the following areas: artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and cybersecurity. I'll begin on my first word. The United States should substantially increase its funding to NATO, the Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization, in the area of biotechnology, particularly for vaccine development. The first reason is leadership. By expanding vaccine diplomacy, we are establishing American leadership in biotechnology, while countering Russia and China's global standing from vaccine diplomacy. In many developing countries, vaccines are difficult to procure, and there is a vaccine vacuum. As Serbia presidents complain, today it's harder to get the vaccines than nuclear weapons. He compared the situation to the sinking of the Titanic, where everyone wanted a lifeboat only for themselves. Serbia has now surged ahead of many of its European neighbors in the vaccination race, mostly because it gained easier access to Chinese and Russian jabs and signed deals to produce them. But many countries are still scrambling to get their hands on jabs. Many countries have taken offers from China and Russia, which yields them significant soft power within the NATO's sphere of influence. This is true from Serbia and Eastern Europe to the Middle East and Africa. China and Russia are in a constant search for opportunities. America and its NATO partners could fill this need, while countering Russia and China's increasing influence. If Russia and China are left unchecked, this leaves a serious nuclear threat from both countries, as well as a hegemonic dominance of the world, which is contrary to America and NATO's interests. Second is the benefit of the democratization of developing countries. By engaging in diplomacy, the United States and NATO are able to counter any disinformation and destabilizing campaigns from China and Russia. According to a EU study released by the Bloc Disinformation Unit, Russian and Chinese vaccine diplomacy follows a zero-sum game logic and is combined with disinformation and manipulation efforts to undermine trust in Western-made vaccines. Both China and Russia are using state-controlled media, networks of proxy media outlets, and social media, including official diplomatic social media accounts, to achieve these goals. The EU and NATO regularly accuse Russia for covert action, including disinformation, to try to destabilize the West by exploiting divisions in society. Vaccine diplomacy counters these efforts. I have given reason for greater cooperation in vaccine development. Now, let me give you my plan. The first component of the plan, improving the operational framework of vaccine development. As a 2021 article from the Independent Panel shows, pandemic preparedness and response are core functions that should be supported in all sectors, rather than the health sector alone. Such multi-sectoral cooperation is needed at all levels, including nationality, regionally, and locally. This will be improved by the plan. This will improve efficiency as well as equitable and global distribution of vaccines. The second component of our plan is funding. There is currently a lack of funding for vaccine development efforts by NATO, even though vaccine diplomacy is an operational necessity. The United States could improve NATO's protection of shared interests by improving vaccine development. To conclude, the United States federal government should substantially increase its funding in support of biotechnology efforts of NATO in the form of greater vaccine development, because it's a geopolitical priority as well as a humanitarian need. Thank you.